Hey guys, welcome to a brand new episode of Harry Potter Wizards Unite. Today we are talking about some brand new news that I found out yesterday by pure chance. I mean, I scour the internet every single day looking for, new information related to Harry Potter Wizards Unite. I totally did not expect this. So, yesterday I went to see Pokemon Detective Pikachu for the first time, which I loved, and it was amazing, by the way. Just because if you are a big Pokemon fan, it's like what you've dreamed of, having Pokemon in the real world. But before the film started, in the trailers, I was completely oblivious to this for the first quarter. So I just ignore trailers, especially when you go early to a cinema showing. You have like half an hour of trailers. So I'm sat on my phone playing on it, and about quarter of the way in of this trailer, it just clicks like I heard the word calamity. I'm like, wait a minute. Look up, and there it is, the full Wizards Unite trailer. So this is what I'm talking about, the equivalent of. In Pokemon Go, they released a trailer that just basically displayed all the things this game could potentially be. Well, let's face it, at the time they released it, it was like, this is what it's going to be. Pokemon Go is going to have Pokemon in the real world that you can see. Okay, you got that bit, a little bit with the AR, yeah. And there's going to be a big tracking system that tells you exactly where Pokemon are, how many meters, which is really clever. So the closer you get, it decreases. There is going to be a plus. At least they advertised that truthfully. And so Wizards Unite have put out a trailer available, as far as I know so far. Cineworld in UK, cinemas, are showing it before Pikachu Detective. I went to see Endgame later on that evening. 2 films in one day. It was amazing. 2 great films in one day. And in the trailers for that, before that, it didn't show, and that was a Odeon Lux. Now, somebody else went to see at the Odeon Pikachu Detective Pikachu, and they said it was on before that. So it looks like they've paid for it to be before Pokemon, which makes sense because the obvious link of they're probably going to want to reach that similar market of people playing Pokemon Go. There's not really an equivalent Marvel game that is AR based, so it makes sense to advertise it towards Pokemon fans. And it was all the trailers. So I'll tell you a bit about what I saw. So as soon as I got it, I was like on my phone and I was recording it. And I'm like watching it as I'm recording it, so I'm trying to what can I see here? But then I'm thinking, well, I'm recording it. That's not what I did. I thought I'm recording it, and I don't really need to pay too much attention. I just need to make sure that I'm recording it. So I'm watching it on this really small screen, and I got to the end of it, and I realized that I hadn't pressed the start for the record. When you press record and you're pretty sure you pressed it, but then you haven't pressed it. And it was not recording. So when I pressed recording stop, it started recording of 1 second of blank space. And we got the full trailer, which contained all the trailers that we've had so far. Mixed in between them were some different clips related to the game. Now, from what I saw, there was a beast outside like a garage attacking a car, which looked like, I thought it was a Nundu, but Nundus are massive, so unless they're descaled Nundus, I think Nundus are meant to be like house size, but it looked quite like a jaguar type creature. Things to mention, there was the wizarding clock. They had their own personalized, it was obviously when we look at Wizards Unite in terms of the website. So when we look at the wizarding website for Harry Potter Wizards Unite, we can see that there is a threat level clock. They had a legit level clock, like a similar one to the Ministry, and it span round and it went to, I believe, severe unexplained activity. And so I saw that, and then there was one big main thing at the end. So this is the big reveal of it. There was a Pokemon Stadium stadium, right? One side with 3 trainers, and on the other side with 3 other trainers. I'm saying Pokemon trainers, but actually there were probably 3 wizards. battling. So they demonstrated PvP. They showed that PvP will be in the game in the future. Why would they have shown that? They showed it in the Pokemon Go trailer, and even though it never came to that, like 2 years, they still had plans to do it. And as of now, we know that PvP isn't in the game, but this is the first kind of big sign that they've put out that there actually will be PvP. They even stated to the people who did all the reviews for like Eurogamer and IGN that, PvP is not in the game. But I didn't think that ruled it out for the future, and it looks like we're going to be having 3-on-3 battles between us, depending on your level. I don't know what factors are going to go into that, because it could be quite same. With Pokemon, obviously you can get different CPs, so there's a big range and there's different types. But if you're going to go PvP, you're probably going to have like an Aura, a Professor, and a Magizoologist versus. So it'll be interesting to see how they build PvP into it. I think I remember them all casting spells at each other just before. So some skill-based tactical element within the battling system would be amazing. It's so gutted that I didn't record it. Even if I did record it, I doubt I would be able to put it up though, because it would probably break terms or conditions. Because I don't know if it'd be a leak though. Would it be a leak? What do you guys think? Because technically, a leak would be if it hadn't been put out, it was complete leak. Like, they didn't plan to put it out, but they actively planned to put it in a cinema, and technically that was provided to me by Warner Brothers in a cinema format. Let me know, do you think that will break my terms of the contract? And if you are the people involved with my contract, tell me if I can or can't, because we have somebody who's going to see Pikachu, Detective Pikachu tonight, who said that they're going to try and record it for me. Thank you. If you can do that, please send it to me. And what I'll do is, obviously, they'll give me, even if I can't put it out, I'm sure I'll be able to talk about it, because it happened to me. It was in a cinema. Don't put it in a cinema if you don't want me to talk about it. That's what I'm saying. So if they can send that to me, I will be detailing all of that. So make sure to hit subscribe if you want to look out for that information in the future. Apart from that, that is all for this one. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Let me know if you guys have seen it as well. I know a few people have. And if you have, let me know if you noticed anything different in the comments section below. So for this one, see you guys soon.